highway and there's nobody in front of me. It moved over to the left lane to pass some cars, and it's just not going back. Navigate home. The thing I'm looking for is a smoother autopilot staying in the center of the lane. It was wobbling there. So it's still drizzling out, and it has not engaged the windshield wipers. Ah, yes, the stop sign disappeared.
Welcome to Tesla Life. If you like this video, please subscribe and share the video with your friends. And I would appreciate it if you'd press that little like button. If you're thinking of buying a Tesla, please use my referral code Nicholas4590.
So I'm on a highway and there's nobody in front of me. It moved over to the left lane to pass some cars, and it's just not going back. So this is definitely a problem with this release of the software.
You can see there's very little traffic on the road, and it just sticks in the left lane.
So I've gone about 10 miles and it just has stayed in the left lane with mild traffic. It's got 2019.40.X.Y. I think it's got a patch for some voice commands and other things. So let's give it a try. Navigate home. And I clicked a second time, which makes it disappear. And then now, I believe, well, it used to be messed up. Let's see if it works. Navigate home. The thing I'm looking for is a smoother autopilot staying in the center of the lane. It was wobbling there, sort of pinging back and forth. So I will see if it's improved a little bit. So it's still drizzling out, and it has not engaged the windshield wipers. I do have it on auto. I am sure if I press the button here on the left stalk, it will start up and continue to work. I'm curious if I touch here whether it will work. I'm going to just let it go a little longer to see if it engages by itself.
This is relatively minor, but in 40.2 we got a stop sign warning system, and now the stop sign symbol has disappeared from the screen. I show the same intersection before and after.
Ah, yes, the stop sign disappeared, but the warning is still there.
Here's a whole bunch of video comparing the before and after of each of these features.
Okay, I'm on a highway, and I'm going to throttle down and see if it gets over. It doesn't look like it's going to. Got a car coming up from behind. Went over into the left lane. Car's passing me on the right. And it is still not getting over. Really should have at this point. Now, hypothetically, it could be the Mad Max mode. Let's try autopilot settings. Let's try putting it into mild. Let's see if it gets over. We are coming up to some traffic here, so this could be it. Let me throttle down again. Slow down. I say throttle down. And it doesn't seem to do it. I'm going to have to speed up here. Some traffic coming up from behind. I'm going to manually get over. Just keep an eye on it. So it should get over to the left here. I'm not 100% sure if you manually change lanes, whether it stays in the lane you turned into for a certain period of time, or now I also went into mild mode, so it might not be changing lanes as aggressively. Let's try changing it back. Let's see. Yep. So it could have just been mild. Doesn't change lanes quite as often.
As I tweeted this morning, that remember.
So let's try it again. I'll change lanes here manually. And then let's see if it stays in this lane or not. We'll speed up here a little bit. Try to run into traffic. And normally in Mad Max, as soon as you hit some traffic, oh, there, interesting. Wanted to go to the right lane. Very surprising. See if it stays in this lane or not. Seem like it's staying here. I believe we're going to run into some traffic here. Well, maybe not.
So we may not get everything, we may not get this.
Okay, another good example. Passing a truck and nobody in front of me in the left lane, and no real traffic in the middle or right lanes ahead of me. And it normally should get over here. I believe it's going to just stay here in the left lane. Got a car behind me. So I don't believe 2019.40.50, I'm at .7 now, has resolved the issue. Car behind me is going to pass me on the right. Looks like we just get stuck in the left lane and never come out of it. So I thought one of the .5 or the .7 patch would resolve this issue, but it doesn't seem like it has. Okay, so I'm in the left lane. It's been in the left lane for a while. I'm gonna try to slow down here a lot and see car gets over. There's nobody behind me. Let's see, I'm doing 62. So I was in the left lane, going pretty fast, and then I just slowed down to see if slowing down will make it change lanes. But it just won't change lanes. Just stays in the left lane.
Here's how the voice commands used to work. Notice you can press the voice button a second time to initiate the voice command.
Let's try. We'll press the button. Drive to Starbucks. Then you press again to stop the search. And it's going to find all the different Starbucks locally from where we're at, and you can just select one. Hey, I just got 2019.40.50.Y. I think it's got a patch for some voice commands and other things. So let's give it a try. Now, I just tried this the other day, and I want to show you. I'm curious if it was fixed. But if you initiate a voice command with clicking, and then say something and click again, it seems to really mess up the voice command system. So let's give it another try. Navigate Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Results.
Do something like City Hall.
Navigate City Hall, Pennsylvania. Navigate Philadelphia. Weird. Navigate to Philadelphia. There we go. So the other thing I wanted to see is if it was pinging back and forth in Autopilot. And I'm going to try to tell if it's more steady in the lane. Generally feels like it is, but it'll take me a little while to get enough information here to tell you if it is. And then lastly, the other problem with .40.50 has been that when it goes over to the passing lane, it just stays there and doesn't come back. We'll see if that occurs. I think this lane change is for the express lane. It wants to get over to the left. So it'll be good. It'll probably take us all the way over, and then we'll see if it ever comes back after the Easy Pass Express. There's the slowing down traffic. It's the first time I've seen that. Might be hard to see on the screen, but there it goes. So it's slowing us down because it's sensing the traffic in the left lane is slower than we are. Let's see if it makes this turn here. It does. Showing this left lane here. Now previously it would go all the way over to the left lane. It didn't this time. This is where the pinging was. It might have been a little better on that type of merge into one lane. I think I was bouncing back and forth a few times, and that seemed a little smoother. Hey, I just got 2019.40.X.Y, I believe. No, .7, 50.7. And I assume it's just minor bug fixes. The key thing I'm looking for is a smoother autopilot staying in the center of the lane. It was wobbling there, sort of pinging back and forth. So I will see if it's improved a little bit. So let's watch here and see how it does. It's on a local road, but we might be able to tell. I'd gotten the 40.50.5 update just 2 days ago. So these patches are coming out pretty rapidly. And the .5 definitely did not fix the pinging. Took a long ride home on a highway, and it was definitely still bouncing back and forth a little bit. A little hard to tell on these local roads if it's improved or not. We might be able to tell. So far it's doing pretty well. I think besides noticing sort of a bouncing back and forth, I could feel lots of micro adjustments on the steering wheel, more than usual. And it was more prevalent on turns. It wouldn't do a smooth, on a curve, on a big curve, on a highway. I noticed it wasn't doing well. So I'm driving around. It's a light rain, and I just read that 2019.40 is supposed to have a deep learning, deep rain neural network to improve the intermittent automatic windshield wipers. So I wanted to video before I get that how it currently works. So hopefully you can watch how it's working reasonably well here, but it's usually a little late at running the wipers in an intermittent rain situation. And so I just wanted to try to video it before we get the update, and then we can compare it. So it's working pretty good here, in that it's hopefully you can see it. It is about every few seconds. It's a light, misty rain. I wouldn't even call it rain. It's sort of like just like a mist. The timing's not too bad right now, actually. Pretty sure I have it on auto. Let's check. Yep, it's in auto. I think the problem is more when it's even a lighter rain. It'll build up and not wipe. Right now it's working pretty good. This is 2019.40.X.Y. So I'll see if the rain speed changes. I'll show you. Turned them off and back on. Let's see how they work now. Okay, they're working pretty good. definitely behaving better than I remember it behaving before in this type of rain situation. Okay, so we're coming to a stop. Let's see how they behave once we stop. I've got the new hold stopping mode, which is really finding it convenient. It just brings you to a full stop without having to touch the brake. So I've got little or no rain, and it did wipe. So they're doing pretty good, actually. So I just got in the car. It's slightly raining out. You can see it's not really much at all. Very slight drizzle. I have it on auto, and what I've noticed is that it takes a while for the windshield wipers to actually come on, if they will come on. Last time this occurred, I had to press the button on this side to get it started, and then it worked fine. But let's see how long it takes before the windshield wipers wipe the first time. I'll just let you watch. So it's still drizzling out, and it has not engaged the windshield wipers. I do have it on auto. I am sure if I press the button here on the left stalk, it will start up and continue to work. I'm curious if I touch here whether it will work. I'm going to just let it go a little longer to see if it engages by itself.
Aircraft that they could have used it.
Hey, finally worked. Took a good long time for the first wipe to run. Let's see how often it runs now. There's a little bit better timing wise. It's at a nice slow speed, which makes sense because it's really just barely drizzling. Wonder why it took so long to get started in the first place. Pretty strange. I could have tapped the left stalk. I don't know whether just tapping here would have also maybe got it started. But it did start on its own. Just took a while. Okay, well, I'll let you watch it a little bit too. It's not running again, but it is not drizzling too bad, so it might be okay. Just started raining a little harder. There it goes. Is a quite a light rain, light drizzle. Although it's actually drizzling a little harder now, so let's see if it starts going faster. This is a good test. We're going to come to a stop here, and let's see if it runs at all while it's stopped. Drizzle has slowed down again. Hopefully you can see this pretty good. Okay, just wanted to show. Again, they're not running. There's not that much rain on the window, but there it goes. So basically, it took a long time to get started, but once it's started, it seems to be doing about the right amount of wiping based upon the amount of rain I'm getting. It's very slow now, but it is barely drizzling. So it's snowing out. My windshield is getting full of water droplets, and the automatic windshield wipers are not coming on. So it's similar to a light rain or drizzle, where the automatic windshield wipers don't detect the condensation on the windshield. I don't know whether you can see it or not. Here it's a little hard maybe in the video, but my windshield is definitely covered with water droplets. So I will watch this to see if it ever comes on. So I've been driving for 19 minutes in the car, and it's been snowing out. My windshield is full of water droplets, and the automatic windshield wipers have not come on. I definitely have auto on. And I think I'm going to finally just press the button once to get it to wipe. And now I suspect it will work fine. Perhaps not. Let's see. It's a very light snowfall. There's not much water on the windshield now. It's just a fine set of drops. Probably can't even see it in the video. But the windshield wipers are still not coming on. So I'm on a highway and there's nobody in front of me. It moved over to the left lane to pass some cars, and it's just not going back. So this is definitely a problem with this release of the software. There's no cars on the road really, and it's just sticking in the left lane. It's been a little while already, about a minute or two. I mean, there's certain cars here now I'm going to pass, but I've been, I don't know whether you can tell from my rear view mirror, cars are pretty far back. So here we'll be able to see, we'll pass this car, and then you can see ahead. There's no real cars for a while. And after passing this car, it won't, I predict it won't get over. Yeah, it just stays here. I mean, this car here could be causing it to not get over, but once past it, then I'll even slow down and show you that even if I slow down, it doesn't get over. Okay, so I'll slow down to 75. Doesn't get over. There's nobody behind me, so we can do this. Slow down to 70. Doesn't get over. We can go down to 65. Just stays in the left lane. So there's definitely a problem. So I've gone about 10 miles and it just has stayed in the left lane with mild traffic. Now it's probably gonna get over because I have an exit coming up in about 2 miles. But this is gonna end up being 11 or 12, maybe even 13 miles on this highway where it just stayed completely in the left lane. So pretty good evidence that it's just not getting back out of the passing lane. We should see it try to get over soon, but that's going to probably just be because of the exit. I think 1 mile out it will start getting over. So there's the 1 mile mark. There it goes. Upcoming lane change. But besides this upcoming lane change for an exit, it just hung in the left lane. Interesting situation. Slows down dramatically to get behind this car. I would have probably passed it, but that's fine. Now there's a full rain going on, and looks like the auto windshield wipers work pretty good in a full rain. Ooh, it just started hesitating a little bit. It was running at a crisper pace, and just went into a little hesitation. Let's see if we start driving faster. If it runs full speed. It's hesitating still. So it was just when I got in the car and left my house, it was running without any hesitation, or intermittent, and now it's got a slight hesitation. And it probably should be running a little faster.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe on the top left and share the video with your friends. My other Model 3 videos are here in the middle. If you want 1,000 miles of free supercharging, please use my referral code listed on the bottom. My Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter accounts are on the right. And check out my new channel, Pickleball is Life. It's a great game, and subscribe on the bottom left. Take care.